skills centre, which has been set up really to try and engender a change to deliver a low carbon society, a low carbon economy across Scotland and further afield. Yeah, this evening we're firstly just doing a soft launch. We've been running for about a year, we've got teams in place, so this was really just the first part of saying, look, here we are, we're around, we're about. The specific event is very much aimed at working with local small businesses across Scotland to get them together with investors, with business groups, for them to see the type of good ideas that are coming out, because one of the challenges that all companies have in this space is that there are lots of good ideas around, but it's been very challenging to take those good ideas and apply them in the real world.
Launching the partnership that is underlying the Edinburgh Centre for Carbon Innovation, and that partnership comprises Napier University, represented here by Dame Joan Stringer, and she'll be talking shortly, Heriot-Watt University, represented by Professor Steve Chapman, and the University of Edinburgh. The most important thanks has to go to the Scottish Government. The Scottish Government has a deep understanding of climate issues, of environmental issues. The work we see here this evening, the work we are planning, would not happen without the very substantial commitment of the Scottish Government to the building for the Edinburgh Centre for Carbon Innovation and to the policy work. And that's almost of the order of 4 million. So now I'm going to invite you to applaud the Minister and the Scottish Government.
The Edinburgh Centre is, of course, a catalyst for drawing together the enormous intellectual capacity, the engineering abilities and the entrepreneurship that we have across Scotland in our academic institutions, in our business communities and in our financial institutions, so that we can learn from each other, we can innovate in creating a low carbon economy. Because not only is that the right thing to do to solve the issue of climate change, it is also going to create a very substantial part of our economy in years to come. Tonight's event is showing the examples of social enterprises, social skills that are related to climate change. I've seen engineering projects. Many different strands of the climate change agenda are here tonight represented for this exhibition. And indeed, there are hundreds of people here going round, learning from each other, networking. I'm sure that tonight will in itself create a whole series of new projects, and that will build on the success that we've already seen from a standing start just over a year ago to the position that we're now in.
We're very pleased to be partnering the other two universities, as well as businesses, government and parts of the community in this really important project.
We're specializing in the moment at trying to link up communities, community renewable projects specifically, with investor consortiums in the private sector. We're looking to add value to what's already on the ground and to try and meet the Scottish Government's target of delivering 500 megawatts of renewable energy by 2020. We think that the more players there are in the market to help achieve that aim, the better. And there are a lot of options out there. Communities seem motivated, but they need help in becoming business ready and engaging with the private sector, something that a lot of communities don't have experience in doing.
I'm Tanya Ewing. I'm the founder and inventor of a product called UGECO. It's a live energy monitor that we've developed for both housing and business. It's fantastic, really fantastic, and I've certainly taken a few business cards away with me. And as the Minister said tonight, we have to work together in order to succeed in Scotland, so I agree with him there. As far as the visitors tonight, I'm hoarse because it's been constant at the stand. A lot of good attention, a very, very mixed bunch of people coming here tonight, which has been excellent. And I feel that, yes, I've got a couple of very good leads that I can follow on from that will potentially lead to good sales. So it's been very effective tonight for myself.
My name is Ian Smith and I'm from Changeworks. Changeworks are an environmental not-for-profit We work across energy, waste and transport and have our head office in Edinburgh. The range of things we cover is really very considerable. On energy we go from supporting individuals on issues of fuel poverty to running the Energy Saving Scotland Advice Centres for the South East of Scotland and the Highlands and Islands.
About 4 years ago I was making lunch for my son. One weekend I took a jar of mayonnaise out of the fridge which was already open. It didn't look off, but I wasn't sure how long it would be open. It said used within 4 weeks. My son was 7 at the time, and in his year of I would probably have risked it, but my son decided not to. Decided to make something else instead. After lunch, we went back to the fridge. There was 4 or 5 of these jars in the fridge. Went to the cupboards, there were another 5 or 6 of them. I thought there must be something we can do about that, and that was the start of it. We're also at the stage of looking for our next round of investment, so it's been a great opportunity tonight to meet with potential investors that we've spoken to in the past. There's one coming back again to see us for further updates. At the same time as our commercialisation, we're looking for an investment piece to come out at the same time.
So I'm David Hogg, I'm the Technical Officer for the Hydrogen Office, and we're slightly different from the other companies at this showcase in that we're actually a demonstration project company. So we're set up to demonstrate hydrogen technologies and how they can be integrated in Scotland. So we're now looking to really get out there and show people that we're here so that people can come along and see the demonstration centre, can see how small and compact the hydrogen systems are, and show that hydrogen is a viable alternative for this country. We have massive potential in wind, why don't we store some of it? So this showcase has given us the ability to meet people who are interested in our technology, who want to come and look at our site, and given us the contacts to hopefully move forward going into the next year.
It's great to see that in Scotland there's a real sense that our future does lie with a low carbon economy. And Scotland is so very well positioned, as we've seen tonight, that there's 50 companies at various stages of development that are all aiming at the same thing. How do we exploit the opportunities of moving to a low carbon economy? And the whole evening you've got a situation where you've got climate change expertise in our ancient and not so ancient universities, a government that is setting a policy framework, and a business community that's switched on to this. So all the elements of what will make for the Scottish economy a very successful transition to a low carbon economy, and therefore Scotland can be an example, an exemplar that we hope in what we do to take around the world.
I'm John Cape, I'm Managing Director of iPower. We are a developer of low carbon projects. Today we're showcasing BlueGen, which is the first MCS accredited fuel cell micro CHP unit. In a nutshell, that means it provides cheap electricity and power for individual homes in a way that's low carbon. We've been taking in turns here, been around some of the other stands here, and it is very impressive to see the range of different low carbon technologies where Scotland is at the forefront. In our case, we're at the forefront in providing innovative business models to get this technology out to the whole community and making it inclusive so that low-income communities can take part. But we've seen other partners here who are really providing a technology frontier where Scotland can take a lead. Some of those have been relevant directly to us, others have been really an inspiration to us as well. So there's been a tremendous field, and I think it's fair to say that Scotland is showing itself to be in the forefront of the low carbon race for the future.
We've developed an innovative energy management system which integrates energy management with the control of building facilities. So for instance, we can control heating, lighting, potentially air conditioning, security, and we can control them using intelligence. The system is built on software and hardware and tries to optimize the control to give sustainability in the building. Well, we came to the showcase to meet people, to promote our existence in this ecosystem around Edinburgh. We think that it has been very useful because we've met quite a lot of interesting people who could potentially help to take the company forward. we think that we have an important technology and we really need to get it out there. And this is a good way. It's been a good way to do that.
And I think what my vision is for this going forward is to create an effective innovation ecosystem, an effective professional skills delivery that will support the whole of Scotland. So it's working in collaboration with other excellent centres that exist around Scotland, but it's also to put us on a map, because there is huge market opportunities, export opportunities, training, skills opportunities around the world. And we have a fantastic opportunity within Scotland to deliver on that going forward, both in terms of the intellectual capacity, the engineering abilities, the financial services, and a whole range of others, plus a very clear political framework. So I think combine all those, we actually have all the attributes we need to deliver a very, very effective innovation and skills ecosystem within and across this country, which will help us as a country, but also will take our message and the products and services out to countries around the world. So that's my vision for the next 2 or 3 years. It's been a real pleasure running it for the last year, and I hope we can be as successful going forward.